Time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world. And you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Well, hello, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the World of Three. I am your host today, Adrianne Carbonell. I am chiming in all the way from Austin, Texas, and I am thrilled to be here with you to share with you why three. And I'm just excited to, give you a little bit more of a background of why I said yes to three. My background is in outside sales and marketing and also personal training. But truly, I think that for me, what really stood out is how we're able to have better daily systems and daily wellness routines here in the world of three. And I really believe it's something that the whole world wants. And I know we're looking for it. I mean, it is one of the most highly searched Google searches right now is how to have better wellness. And there's so much information out there. It's almost overwhelming. It's like, how do we narrow it down and go, okay, what's the most effective product I can use in my day to help make up for the lack of nutrition I might be getting from not eating like tons of food, right? Because there's this much food in the world, but we're really getting about this much nutrition. So it's interesting to me that the one thing we're still all seeking is a way to find simplicity around it. And if you are here today, whoever brought you on, oh my goodness, send them a big text and say thank you and invite a couple friends on to join you. If they're supposed to be on here, make sure they're on here because we are going to dive into why three is so powerful and how it can be your only daily routine. And I am going to quickly introduce you a little bit more into how you can love yourself more, love your family, and love your community. And that's really what this is about. And I think that's to me what got me very excited. When I was working 2 jobs as a single mom, that's when I was first introduced to this industry. And my twin girls were about 4. So this was about, oh my goodness, it's 14 years, or sorry, 16 years ago now. And I remember looking at this industry and thinking, this isn't for people who know how to have a real job. Like I have a real job, right? I have 2 real jobs, actually. But when I looked at it, it was because it was so simple. I don't want to say easy, but simple that I almost overlooked it as a way for me to really earn a large income. But what got me excited was the fact that this industry really it draws out a lot of really high quality products. And so I got excited and I tell everybody, if you see value in what we're going to share today, just try it. Buy it, put it in your mouth, see how you feel, because you'll know through trying, right? You'll know through trying it. And so I did that. I went on the products. I tried it. I saw how I felt. I started sharing it with others naturally, just like I would share a really great restaurant or a great movie or a great resort to go stay at, something like that. And next thing I knew, I was earning a six-figure income on the side. And I was like, this is phenomenal. I love this industry. I love this profession. And it allows me to really love on society and share the wealth, like pay it forward. That's what this industry does. And three is a unique story. Unlike the other two platforms that I've been a part of, um, three really was founded by a collaborative effort of people of experience. And Kim Wee, who's one of our founding members, as well as myself and several other people, I remember sitting in this small room, in this small suite at a hotel, learning about what they were going to launch. And this was last February. And I was thinking to myself, oh, I can see what's happening here. I do not want to miss out on this opportunity. This isn't just good for me, it's good for everybody. And I think that's how I really made that decision was understanding that this was a collaborative effort. It wasn't just some CEO and some scientists coming in and creating a company. It was a group of us leaders coming together who've had over 30 plus years of experience in this industry, well into the millions of dollars earned and asking ourselves how we could make it better, and that's three. And so this is how we make it better. We are headquartered in Lehi, Utah. We also have additional offices in Hong Kong and Indonesia, which I've had the pleasure of visiting the Hong Kong office at their grand ceremony, their launch. It was so much fun. We truly are a global company, and we're here to help each other out. And I think that's, really bringing us together. It's making the world a little bit smaller, even though we're so big. So we do have a diverse global community, like I was just sharing. And we do have a great management team. This is how we're able to be on Zooms and be out there sharing the wellness aspect of this. Well, these three men are running the day-to-day operations of what we do, and they're doing a phenomenal job. So Daniel Piku is our founder and CEO. He's also a friend of my husband and I. So we've known him for over 10 years. I love the way that he does business. He's got a really great heart. He's got a lot of grit and tenacity. So I know he's putting in a lot of late hours while I'm sleeping. And I like that. And Dr. Dan Gubler is our Chief Scientific Officer, who you saw in the video right before this call started, sharing more about the process of three and how our products are created, and how they're unique and demonstrative in this world. And we really set things apart through our absorption technology, and that's Dr. Dan. Troy Mower is our COO, and he is such an incredible man. Like truly, he's the reason we were able to launch in 14 countries day one when we first started on officially May 22nd of last year. So we're brand new. We're still just a year old. It's been a wild ride. It's been phenomenal. We've done really well. As far as where the company's headed, the trajectories in the right order there. And then we're going to talk a little bit today about cross-border social e-commerce, which is exactly what our business model is. These are the 14 countries that we are opened in. Thank you, Troy and Kim. And this is just the beginning. This is phase one. Eventually, we'll be, in Europe. We'll be in South America. I can see it. I've seen it before, and I can see where we're headed. And I'm just so excited to be this new in a company. And cross-border social e-commerce, I mean, it really is, you guys. It's just like I don't know if you've ever done this. Okay, so here in the US, I'll be like on social media and I'll see something and I'll click on it and I'll go, I want that, and I'll order it. That's social e-commerce. It's like being able to be a part of a really great click and, pay and play type of program. So when we talk about our target markets, we're really looking for three types of people, and hopefully you guys fit into one of these categories. But we're looking for people who want a business opportunity where they can work on their own time, right? So I always say this, the thing I love most about this profession is I would rather have 1 hour of 100 people's time than 100 hours of your time, right? And that's what's so beautiful about it. We all worked better together. You also would want to be a person who wants to have better health and wellness in your life. And we're looking for people who want to be connected with a like-minded community. And I think to me, that's the most important piece here. I'm excited and honored to be on the Spark Asia call this morning. Last night, I did Wellness Wednesday for the company. I mean, we really do work together. We're all about being connected and being a like-minded community. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the old paradigm of health versus the new paradigm. And this is something I'm going to try not to like become a nerd about, okay? Because I absolutely love it. I've studied body systems. I've studied wellness for over two decades now, so 20 years. And my grandfather was a doctor. He was an internal medicine doctor. And unfortunately, he was really stressed out and tired, and he passed away at a young age. And he was like a hero to me. But he's the one that really drove me to want to understand, why do people do what they do, right? Why does one person, eat this lifestyle or live this lifestyle and lives forever, and the other person maybe does something similar but doesn't? What does that all mean, right? And so that got me into the old paradigm of reactive wellness, which is a lot of the way that it is here in North America. We do a lot of reactive wellness, and we're now opening up to the world of proactive wellness, right? And we used to say, you are what you eat, right? Which makes sense. It's like if you were to feed an animal, oh, that animal is what it eats, right? Well, there's other factors involved too. We used to say your DNA is your blueprint and that's it. But now science and technology is coming out and saying it's better to be on the proactive side of things. It's better to be ahead of where you're at. If you've got a problem, you're in reactive wellness. If you're helping the body cope with stress in advance and you're helping the body absorb nutrition better, now you're on the proactive side of wellness, right? And proactively, you want to use a lot of curated phytonutrients from whole foods, and that's exactly what we're doing. It's hard to find a lot of really great, rich soils these days. It's kind of difficult, which is one reason why we actually own our own medicinal plant research institute in Thailand, because they have deeper topsoils, they have virtually untouched soils, so we're able to curate a lot of really clean phytonutrients through that process. So that's amazing. So we also have epigenetics and incredible clinical studies, and we have an entire scientific advisory board. Now, this is unique. I have been in a few other platforms to see that a lot of times they just would have Dr. Dan, right? But not in our case. No, we're breaking the mold. We have medical professionals who are seeing what we're doing here at Three. They're excited about what we're doing here at Three. They've put the products in their body, they've tried them themselves and saw the way that they felt and said, how can I help? So this is like a little volunteer army. They're not paid. This is a pro bono position. They're volunteering their time, even out of their busy days, busy schedules, busy practices, to participate in what we're doing here at Three, because that's how much they believe in it. So it is a really big deal. And it's incredible. I mean, it's just incredible to see how we're all coming together again. So there are three pillars of research and development that we really focus on, which is exploration, curation, and absorption. So you can watch those Explore with Dr. Dan videos. We give you a teaser of at the beginning of this. Phenomenal to be able to see him go really forage, like, for good ingredients and nutrients to put in our products. Curation means that they're carefully crafted to provide specific benefits to your body. And then cellular absorption is the name of the game for us. And the reason that is there's been a lot of other supplements and products out on the market that maybe you've tried some of them, and maybe they've even worked for a little bit of time. But we're focused on longevity, right? On things working for a long time. And so the focus has to be put on, how is this product truly being absorbed into the body? And so we have clinical studies on that as well. Now, our products are recognized by one of the most authoritative publications in the medical world, and I would even say the pharmaceutical world, because it's the PDR.net. It's trusted by medical professionals. So your doctor, when you come in with symptoms and you say, this is what I've got going on, a lot of times they'll put those symptoms into the PDR to look for drugs or pharmaceuticals that will help, eliminate that your symptom. And so what I like about our products being in the PDR is that out of the 19 nutraceutical companies listed in the PDR, we are the only one that has more than 2 products. We're the only one that has their entire line listed, and we're the only one that has a collagen product listed. That is very powerful, my friends. So you could walk into your doctor's office today, if you're working with a healthcare practitioner for your health, and you could say, I'm going to use these products. Can you please look them up? And they can even help guide you on how you can incorporate them. We do have third-party clinical studies, and for me, this is the most important thing after all these years of being in health and wellness and, in this type of industry, I just want to know the science, right? I want to know that they work. I want to know the science behind it. And so these studies are, you guys, nothing short of amazing. The first one is a cellular absorption study on bioavailability. How are the products actually being absorbed into your body? How do we test that? We did that through in vitro studies. Some of our products are absorbed definitely 3 times more potent than the average supplement due to liposomal delivery technology, as well as other, prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes that we use, different cellular delivery technologies for the right nutrient. And I think that's the key there, all the way up to 95% absorption on one of our products, Eternal, which is probably one of my favorite products. We'll talk about that soon. And then we have an incredible epigenetic study. Now, to say that we're an epigenetic company is phenomenal. I mean, it truly is cutting edge. What we're realizing is we used to think like, however were whatever gene pool you got, that was it, right? You couldn't change that. But that's not true. Now what we're realizing is that through really good phytonutrient absorption, you actually can change gene expression in the body and certain things that you may be predisposed to. So it's a beautiful study. We'd love for you guys to check that out as well. We also have an incredible superoxide study for one of our products called Revive, which is an anti-inflammatory product, or I would say it's for joints and inflammation in the body, but so many of us struggle with inflammation. It's a really powerful study to see exactly how this product works in your body. It is probably one of our most powerful products. And we have 6 key products as it stands right now. And I'm super thrilled to share a little bit about each one with you. And then, of course, I would highly encourage you to text the person who invited you on, and they can send you a link from their app. We have a cool app in this company, and you guys can dive into the ingredients yourself there. Vitalite is our multivitamin. It is 5 little caplets, 4 that look the same, one that's an omega-369 complex from Norway. And the other 4 are developed around its greens, its fruits, it's getting good whole foods, organic minerals. It's 72 organic trace minerals, you guys. And it's got 100 million live probiotic. It's amazing. We did a call last night, and I cannot even stress how important it was that every single one of those people who experienced a really great result in their day, whether it was digestion or having less heartburn or, being able to lose a little bit more weight, all came from the core base of them using our multivitamin called Vitalite. And if you're looking for a good multivitamin, we've got it. It's affordable. You're going to get more out of this product than if you were trying to go piece this together yourself at the health food store. And then we have Revive, we have one whole study just on Revive. It's an anti-inflammatory product, and it's got in there mushrooms, and it's got in there liposomal turmeric and curcumin and piperine and menthol, and it's just phenomenal product. So if you struggle with maybe joint and inflammation issues, this would be the product for you. I would say even up to 2 to 3 a day. Follow what's on the back of the box, but if you're looking for more of a result, maybe you've had some experience with joint issues or things that are really ailing you. Maybe you've had a procedure or a surgery, something like that. I would highly recommend you go up to even 2 to 3 a day, because it's just such an incredible, powerful product to be able to help you move better and more fluid. We had a man that had what was it? It was crazy. It was like 7 knee surgeries. It was wild how many. He was a football player, so in the US, right, so so surgeries, 9 or 7 surgeries on his knees, and every time he would stand up, it would hurt. And when he started in on Revive, he started doing 1 to 2 a day, and next thing you knew, he could stand up without feeling like he had to grab something or move something. It's just a beautiful product. Okay, next we have the immune. We all have an immune system, right? This is the protector. And I love it because I think when we think immune health, we think, oh, I'm getting sick. I better boost my immunity. I better take vitamin C and zinc. Okay, that's just one piece of the puzzle. The immune system functions on such a high level, right? So it really is our protector. And we want to feed it daily good nutrition. This product has 4 different types of nootropic mushrooms. That's cognition. It's helping the body connect and communicate better on a cellular level. It also has in there aloe vera. It's got in there quercetin. It has beautiful ingredients, of course, vitamin C and zinc and all that good stuff too, elderberry extract. But what it's doing is it's helping modulate the immune system. So when we talk about, and usually if we were like sitting here, I'd be like, raise your hand if you know what stress feels like. Okay. So our stress response is directly related to our immune system, or in other words, our immune system is affected by the amount of stress that we experience on a daily basis. So what I love about the immune is that it comes in and it's not an immune booster, my friends. It's an immune modulator. And so what that means is it's working both on the innate and adaptive immune response to help the body cope with stress. So you can feel better longer and you're able to fight things if you are coming up against them better. So, or maybe you'll get through that process quicker. So I love this product. I take it with me everywhere I go. I travel a lot. I travel a lot internationally as well. And this product lives in my carry-on, lives in my bag. And so it's just a beautiful product. And I've also got two girls, twin girls that are going off to college, university, in a few months, and they will have all of the products in their bag, but especially immune. So it's just such a beautiful product for that. Okay, let's talk about detoxification. Um, Detoxification is so important because we are ingesting more toxins and chemicals than we were prior, just due to allowing industry to advance. So there are some things happening, right? Like I know that the New England Journal of Medicine released a study on artery plaque in the body and how it was directly related to the absorption of microplastics. My goodness, we are absorbing microplastics on a high level that can cause heart attacks. That's what it said. Crazy, right? So we need to work on daily purification and detoxification. And I don't know about you, but I don't have time to cleanse every day, right? I used to be a cleanse coach for 15 years and we did deep cleansing. I don't have time for that. I know a lot of people don't do it. And so I love this product because it's so much more subtle, it's gentle, but yet it's powerful enough to come in and help purify and detoxify your five major elimination organs like your liver, colon, kidneys, your skin even. So it's priming those pumps by using beautiful ingredients like chlorophyll, and it's got in there oh my gosh, I just like overthought for a second. So, burdock root, dandelion root, things that come in and prime the pumps and allow the body to release, and the liver and the kidneys to release and bind to heavy metals and artificial sugars and help transport them out of the body. So this is not a laxative. You can leave home on it. I like to take it before I go to bed at night, and it's just a beautiful way to subtly detox and help your body do that. Okay, now we're talking about one of my favorite products here, the Eternal. I actually just drank it right before this call, okay? And I love it because it's a powerful antioxidant. We call it the rejuvenator, but it's 10 different superfruits that literally help to with oxidative stress inside your body. You guys, if you've ever cut open an apple or a piece of fruit and you leave it out and it starts to turn brown, that's the oxidation process. Our bodies, unfortunately, do the same thing. That's the aging process. So I love this product because it comes in and again, it helps rejuvenate and protect that as well. It's got in there liposomal glutathione, which is the mother antioxidant. It has in there 200 milligrams of resveratrol, which has been known to, in studies, to reverse aging. And I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful ingredients. So I love it. I feel like you get glowing skin from it. I feel like the Eternal and the collagen I'm about to talk about as the last product, they both are very, very much like, yes, you're going to look good, but you're going to feel good too. Like it's working from the inside out. So Eternal tastes like berries. It's delicious. Children could have it. You can buy a bunch of these and sample them out and share them with people there. It's just a beautiful product. Okay, collagen. Collagen is such a hot topic. Now, over in Asia, they do a much better job of ingesting collagen on a regular basis. Cartilage in fish, things like that. I think, what was it? Oh, I had fish lip soup, and all I could think about was I'm eating pure cartilage at this moment. And I loved it, but it's so true. You guys do such a better job. Over here in the US, we need to learn how to eat the whole animal, like a lot better. And to get better collagen sources. But collagen in and of itself is a large molecule, you guys. It's hard to absorb. It's a macronutrient. It's a protein. It's an amino acid. And so we do want more of this, but what we really want is we want our body to produce more of this. We lose 1% production every year after the age of 30. So what we want to do is stimulate the body to want to produce it on its own. If we eat a bunch of collagen every single day, that's okay. But what it's telling the body is that it doesn't need to produce as much. So the science behind this is doing 10 days on and taking 20 days off of a really high quality collagen supplement, which ours is marine source collagen. It's a beautiful product. Okay. And what we do is what happens is we tease the body with this high grade collagen. Okay. And it also has in there hyaluronic acid and biotin and other beautiful ingredients, but you tease the body with it for 10 days and then you stop. And what happens is the body goes, wait a minute, where did that go? And it teases it to want to produce more collagen on its own. So, do we not have an incredible product lineup? I mean, it's phenomenal, right? Like these are truly life changing, demonstrative products. And we're going to hear from real people who have had real results on these products in just a moment. I cannot wait to introduce you to my friends that are on today to share with you their own personal story on the products. And I'm excited. So yeah, the products are just phenomenal. So we're going to talk for a moment about a turnkey business system. And the reason I'm transitioning into that straight from the products is that I want you to know, if you got excited about anything that I just shared, that we have this system for you to be able to share this on a big scale, right? And I love it because not only do we have will you receive a robust replicated website for your e-commerce business, but you'll have a back office that manages that and tracks your business. You'll have marketing and media tools to promote your business, and you'll have training systems and support systems of our global community, which is why you guys are on right now, right? So I absolutely love that we have everything in place for you to go, you know what? This is a good thing. I'm going to start sharing this. And for $30, you become a member and you receive all of these resources. That's phenomenal. So I'm very excited to share that. We do offer several different ways that we generate income with this plan. In the US, we have retail commissions. We also have something called product introductory bonuses, which means for every first order that somebody gets excited about, you get an additional bonus. We also have commission overrides, which means that you are generating income or commissions from the entirety of the organization, regardless of what you have done. Once you come on board and you start participating, you're all working together to earn commissions. We also have referral matching bonuses, which is a beautiful thing, my friends, let me tell you. We also have global bonus pools and global founder pools. And we're so new that we're still offering what's called founding member positions. We're rewarding those who are saying yes early on to be able to help us pioneer this company globally. That's what we're doing. And so it's just a wonderful way to be able to jump into something. And even if you're going to do this really part-time, which a lot of people do, a lot of people jump into this for the product line first, then they go, oh my gosh, this is really great. And then they go, okay, how can I share this? And then we go, we'd love to pay you to share this, right? So very similar to when I was first starting. Okay, maybe you guys have done this too, where it's like, it's very much social e-commerce. So I will share like a link or a reel, or I'll text my friend and invite her on a Zoom and send them some links, and they can click on those links. And when they click on those links and order, I get paid. That's exactly what this is, you guys. We just have done it really well, and we've given you multiple ways to earn income. And so you truly can earn a phenomenal income here in 3. There are 3 options to get started to choose from. So you can be a preferred customer or you can be a business builder. And either one is fine with us. A lot of people will come on even as a customer and then upgrade into being a business builder just because it makes sense. So when we talk about the different packs that you can onboard with, we have phenomenal packs for you guys to choose. And I would say pick the pack that best suits your needs and your budget, but also stretch yourself a little bit. And the reason I say that is when you have a little bit more on the line, you're looking for the best result for yourself, for you and your family and your friends. So I always tell people, like, the intro pack is a great place to start. It's $200. You save $85 with this pack. You get 3 of our flagship products to try. You get the Eternal, the berry pouch, you get the multivitamin, and you get the immune support. You're going to see a great result with that pack. It's going to be great. If you can, I would do the premium pack more over that because it's a 2-month supply and you save even more money. I think you save around like $185. You get you get all the products. You get to try the entire line, all 6 of the products in a 2-month supply plus 1 Purify and 1 Revive, and that's another great way to start. The other one would be the Business Builder Pack. Now, of course, this is for people who have a business mind. It's $1,360. It's a 5-month supply of products. You save more. You save, I think, a couple $100, and you get to try everything and experience it well. This would be a great pack for you to be able to consume, and also have a partner or somebody in your life to consume with you, so you both have a great experience and enough to go out and start sharing. And so you can really start a business with this. I always tell my team, I say the person with the most amount of products on the street wins. So if you have more samples to share, that's a good thing. Then we have our founding member pack, and it's probably my favorite pack because it's the most amount of product for the least amount of money, and it keeps you active and commissionable and qualified for 11 months. So if you've ever wanted to really jump in and invest in a business, this would be the pack. It offers a 2% global revenue share off of the entire global sales of the company in a pool with the other founding members. It more than pays for itself. We've definitely, both my husband and I, this isn't our first rodeo, right? So that's what we say in Texas. This isn't your first rodeo, right? So if you know better, you do better. We both came on with this pack because we wanted to be able to be locked into this founding member bonus. So it's a beautiful product pack, 7 to 9 months supply of the products. You're going to be able to utilize this throughout the process and have a really great experience. And also, just honestly, for me, it's just about that true investment and investing in a company that's up and coming and rising. I mean, we did over 65 million in our first year. We're off to a great start. So it's just a beautiful pack to really grandfather yourself into the company. All right, so that is that. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to have my friends jump on and share with you their own experience and why these products are so powerful. So first, I'm going to bring on my friend Sarah Mahmud, and she is a mom of a 20-year-old daughter. She's from Malaysia. She's a computer systems engineer by profession, and she is very much in the F&B business for 6 years, and she's a cafe owner. So she's an entrepreneur, you guys. She's doing a lot of beautiful, wonderful things. And so Sarah, are you with us?
Yep.
Hi there. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Good, thanks.
Hi.
Thank you for the introduction.
Yes, I'd love to hear more about what you've experienced with 3.
Yeah. Thank you for the short introduction. So I'll skip where I'm a computer system engineer. So anyway, I'm in Johor, Malaysia. So as you heard from Adrianne, I'm a cafe owner. I ventured into the cafe business about 6 years ago. And unfortunately, we were in Singapore for 3 years, and we were told to stop immediately due to some unfortunate things. So I've lost my income almost immediately at that time without any notice, actually. So that led us to start another F&B business in Johor 3 years ago. Unfortunately, it was during the pandemic. It was really hard. We've had to use our savings to survive while waiting for the cafe to be constructed. So to cut it short, with the staffing issues, staff not turning up and being late, and sometimes meals were not prepared or cooked correctly, all this had to be done. And you had to be there, consistently monitor and physically be there day in and day out without any breaks. So all this took a toll to my health, mentally and physically. So it looks like I own a cafe, but in actual fact, it owned me. I wake up thinking about it, and I will go sleep thinking about it. We were just so worried that the staff will not turn up or being late, So we just have to be on the go all the time. So it was just very depressing, and most importantly, it was so exhausting. And sometimes our manager didn't even do their job, and we ended up having to micromanage him as well. So really, really challenging. And as you know, after the pandemic, everything went up, raw materials went up, government imposing new salary rates, and the rental rate also increased. So with all this pressure in my body, I developed this really persistent pain on my back and my legs due to the long hours of standing up and the stress of the daily work. It was really hard for me to even get up from bed every morning due to the pain. I really felt stuck and depressed at the time. And, my parents were all asking me, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? But I just had no time to see them. So there were times when I just didn't see them for 3 months because I could not have the day off, So it was really bad. So I really prayed hard to God, and I hoped for some solutions to my problems. So then I met Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. So she made me realize that I'm actually capable of achieving more. And most importantly, I can be closer to my family and truly start a more flexible life, which I really need. I saw hope So I started to do my due diligence on the business. And when I saw that it's actually tapping onto the two biggest trends in the world at the moment, especially after the pandemic, health and wellness, and then the freedom for us to build a global business without having to invest a whole lot of money into it. So it was fantastic. And I was learning about the absorption technologies, the epigenetic capabilities, and the fact that they're all in the PDR was fantastic. So when I tried the products, my pain, I'm not kidding, it went away in just a few days. And everybody was, it's just unbelievable. My friends were like, what are you taking? What are you taking? So then I started sharing with my family and friends. And within 2 weeks, I was already earning 2 weeks. So, and it works. So, you know, in such a short time, I've had extra income and I've managed to help some friends. My friends joined and she looks much better. And another friend who has a son who's got autism, I could hear his speech getting better and his complexion much better in just less than a month. So guys, it's magic. So, you know, I'm really motivated. That's why I'm sharing this business and I want to be close to my parents and to my daughter. So, you know, my daughter is going to study overseas. So I just want to be closer to her before she goes. So, and this is my destiny and I want to do this. So it has proven to my life. So I hope you guys come and join us because it changed me and my life already. So thank you. That's my sharing.
Sarah, thank you so much. That was so beautiful. My goodness, like just hearing like the pain of what you've been through and how the products helped with that. And at the same time, you went through something that a lot of us experienced, and you experienced it on such a high level, how much your business was affected. And I know a lot of us have experienced that too. And it's just beautiful that you found this, that Michelle was able to introduce this to you, that through a friend, you're going, I see the light. I've got hope now. I can do this business. You're overqualified for being here, right? You know, and you're able to come out and share with people just how well they can feel on these products and also the type of income that can be earned. And so that's just beautiful. So thank you so much. I love that you earned income in your first 2 weeks.
I know, it's magic. It's magic.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing. Go ahead and stay on. You can stay on as well. I'm going to bring our next friend up, Professor Sastia. She is a professor in biotechnology. She's originally from Indonesia, but she has been living in Osaka, Japan for 20 years. She's a mom of two, and she is a part of the world of three. So welcome, Professor Sastia.
Thank you so much, Adrianne, and everyone. Thank you so much. I invited people coming from different countries today. So because I would like to share the good news of three to everyone here. And actually, I'm trained as a scientist, and as a scientist, we're trained to be skeptical. And I'm the type of believer that if we eat well, if we are very well nourished, and we exercise well, that we don't need supplements. That was before three. And that was before I experienced a lot of health problems after I gave birth to my 2-year-old son at the age of 40. I wake up every single day feeling exhausted. I lose a lot of hair and I have chronic back pain as well. But at that time, I was still working full time because my job is also very demanding. I need to make lots of business trips. And that's when I traveled to Indonesia last year for a project to promote wellness. And it was just the perfect timing. I think the stars aligned when my great friend from Indonesia, she's a very well-established actress, very well-known, and she told me that she's doing this. And the first thought that came to mind, I was like, why? Because I thought that I was really intrigued because someone with her profile offered me this opportunity because she says that the product is really, really good and the opportunity is like nothing else. So I trusted her because I know that she's the type of person who will not do anything that will not turn into a very successful endeavor. So then I tried the product after doing very long due diligence, being a scientist. I studied all of the research papers, and because I was amazed that three is very open to everyone who wants to know more about the basis of the formulation. They just give us everything that we need to know. So coming from a background of science, I felt like this is also a very good platform to start educating people, to start raising awareness on where we are right now, where our lives right now, eating ultra processed foods every day, getting so many exposures from various harmful toxins on a daily basis, that we really, really need to do like proactive actions in order for us to keep healthy. So when I started consuming the product, I thought this is a game changer and I want to be a part of it. And so that's when I started sharing to people about the opportunity. And I didn't realize that this is actually something that I needed. Being away from home for 20 years and like not being able to interact with people outside of academia, this has given me an opportunity to live better, to think that I could do better, you know, like I could be a better version of myself. And that in itself, like expanding our mindset to think that we can do something and we can be more than what we are right now. And it will attract so many people having the same positive mindset. And together we could really make a change and make it into a global movement where we can make people being a better version of themselves, healthier, happier, and more successful. So this is why I'm here and I'm doing this. And I hope everyone who's attending here, definitely the product is great, but the power of network and the ability to earn like extra money on the side while still doing your main work, doing what you love and still be productive. This is, I think, a very amazing opportunity. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Professor. I mean, seriously, the thing that I heard the most out of what you said is you're still able to help people on a much bigger scale. And I think to me, it's like, yeah, you don't go into what you do without wanting to be of service, without wanting to help people be better on a daily basis. But being able to have something like this that's easy to share, it's making, it's making the world a better place at the same time, but it's easy for you to be able to participate and incorporate it into your already busy schedule, earn income on the side, and still help people. That's what the beautiful part about it. So thank you for
Ikigai
sharing.
in Japan. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much. All right, now we are going to jump all the way over to Connecticut in the USA with my dear friend Carrie McMahon. Her background is in philanthropy. She has a organization called GivePossibility.org, and it's just beautiful. She's an incredible woman. She's been doing this for a lot of years, helping honestly organizations develop and bring in lots of what's the word I'm looking for? Funds to
Money.
yeah, money. There we go. Money to be able to do what they do best. And that's also a little bit of a high stress position to be in. And so, Carrie, you just do it so well. And you're so excited to be here at 3. Will you share a little bit more about how you got started and why?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Adrianne. I feel very fortunate because I feel like with my background, I've raised millions of dollars for healthcare organizations that are national in scope here in the US and help people live better quality of lives because of that. And through that, I've met incredible people. And one of those people is a woman from New Jersey who introduced me to 3. I have actually been taking all of the products. I feel fortunate to have I got in pre-launch last year. So I just want to share a little story about my experience with collagen. A lot of people think collagen, they think of exterior, the way that you look, your skin and all of that. And with me, that's true. There is that, but I have a history of squamous cell carcinoma. So I have had 3 skin cancers, one on my chest, one on my hand, and the most recent one last year on my shin. When I went to have my Mohs surgery on my shin, they took quite a large, I call it a melon ball scoop, out of my shin. And the surgeon told me not to worry, that 6 months from the date of the surgery, which was last January, they could take a look at my leg and do plastic surgery that would help fill in the big hole that they took out of my shin and make it look relatively normal. So I got my box from 3 back in March of last year. My skin cancer surgery was in January. My leg was casted because I wasn't able to move flex my foot, because it would move the muscle in my leg, which they didn't want to happen. So I didn't actually see it until 5 weeks after the procedure was done, which was in February. So he took the cast off, and I saw the incredible scar and was very concerned at what that would look like. But then 5 weeks out from that, when he uncasted me, I wore the stitches for 5 weeks. And at my follow-up appointment, which would have been 3 months after the procedure in January, he asked what I was doing because it was healing incredibly well. So I shared with him what I had been taking, and I shared the collagen with him. And he said that he was so impressed with the way that it was healing, that he wanted another follow-up a month from then, which took us into the end of April. The end of April, my leg, and I have before and after photos, looks completely normal. I did not have to have the plastic surgery, which would have happened in July, because it looked completely fine. And so for me, I think the story of collagen is quite incredible, and our product truly working from the inside out, the healing properties of the collagen. So now when I have friends that are having medical issues or need healing, having surgeries and things like that, I always recommend our products to them. It's really incredible what it did for me, and very minimal scarring on what would have been follow-up procedures necessary. So, and I just want to share too that I said yes to 3 because of the science and the recommendation. I trusted my friend who had been using the product. So I know her, and I trusted her, and I'm so happy that I said yes to 3. I have since joined as a brand ambassador and earned my way up to 3-star, and have been sharing the product and earning really nice money. And I'm able to take a trip to Tuscany at the end of this month, thanks to the income from 3. So I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh, this just comes full circle. Okay, your body is transforming, you're having transformative results. Oh my gosh, it's so great. Now you're going on a trip to Tuscany. Boom. I'm just kidding. It was so full. But I mean, truly, I mean, what a beautiful story, Carrie. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think there are a lot of us that go through certain things, procedures, things we never think that we can really ultimately heal from. And not to say that our products cure, prevent, or treat any type of disease, but I think when the body gets what it needs, it does what it's supposed to do so much better. And you're a true testimonial of that. So thank you for jumping on here today and sharing that with us. Congratulations on being a 3-star. I know Professor Sastia is a 3-star elite. So that just means, you guys, those are just fancy names for the amount of money you make as you're rising up in the company. And so we're really proud of that. And you guys, it's something to be proud of, because what it means is that you're helping a lot of people, share what we have here at 3. And that's absolutely what this is all about. At the end of the day, and I say this to everybody, I just want people to be happier and healthier globally. Right? We can help people be more happy, more healthy, earning more income from the comfort of their home. I feel like we've done it right. So you guys, thank you so much for being on with us today. Please do me a big favor, text the person that invited you on and ask for more information, or let them know that you're ready. Say, hey, I've heard enough today. I feel like I have enough information today that I'm ready to get started on this journey with you. We would love to be able to welcome you to the world of 3. And we will be doing this call next Thursday, same time. So if you have people that you're like, gosh, this was so great, I would love for them to see this, we would love for you to invite them on for next Thursday. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening, and we will have a beautiful day over here. And thank you guys for being on. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you guys. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Professor Sastia. Thank you guys so much for being on with me today.
Thank you.
Bye.